Hey guys, Ralph here, and welcome to True Power Trumpet Fitness on this thrilling Thursday here in Connecticut. Life's good. Life is good. You saw the thumbnail. More doubt as well. Triscari sent me a wonderful 2-hour interview with Doubt as well, where he touches on a lot of subjects, and you might find it interesting. I'm going to leave it down below, and I'll give you my thoughts on it, and we'll take it from there. 310 swings. Feel great. Haven't played a note. Let's see what we got, and we'll talk more about Louis. Kid can play, man. Kid can play. And I'm going to throw out a question to all of you that I did to some of my inner circle. Okay? Let me honk, and I will we'll get to it. Locked in, man. Locked in. Life's good, campers. Life is good. Anyway, Louis Doubt as well. As I said, I don't like to comment on people that I don't know more personally than I know him. But he is all over the place and on social media. His own stuff, people, clinics, the whole 9 yards. And there's certainly enough out there, and look at his chops and all this sort of stuff. But there was an interview, about 2 hours, man, and very interesting, very interesting. I'm going to keep it short here, so you spend the time watching it. You might have to split it up, unless you got retired and you have nothing better to do. But yeah, Triscari sent me this, and it's very interesting. It doesn't really answer a whole lot of questions about our chops, his chops. But he talks about the Reinhardt system, the pivot. Guys, look, far be it from me to tell him what he's doing. He's not doing that. I spent about 5 minutes going through that, and it's nonsense. He is not doing that. All right? But also, he comes off as a very, very nice guy. Now, recently married, recently has a baby, just smiling all the time. Now, for somebody who makes a nice little side hustle living in social media, guys, it's not that easy to be a great guy all the time. Lord knows you've all seen me a little cranky and lashing out at trolls and all this sort of stuff. But he comes across as a very, very nice guy. Very engaging for 2 straight hours. And, yeah. It is some interesting stuff. Once again, the kid can play, man. Now, a question I sent out to my inner circle. Not all of them, just a couple of them. Some of them are very, very busy, and I don't like to bother them with drivel. But I'm gonna throw it out here to you. Now, this stems from a thing that Vacchiano said to me years ago when I was talking about Jerry being my friend. Salamone, what do you go to him for? He was a little bug that I was studying with him, and I said, yeah, he fixes up my chops when I'm screwed up. And he says, you're lucky. Who do you think I go to when I get my chops get screwed up? So I have a question here that I can't quite answer, and I need your opinion. Okay? Do you think his notes are popping? I have not heard anything in a row where usually it's the first attack and then he's off to doing all these slurs and whatnot. Very, very rare do you get a characteristic study type. Just a measure. Guys, that's all I need is a measure. Now, the rest of his playing is so exemplary. I'm going out on a limb and saying his tongue is right. His tongue is right. Okay? And if it's not exactly the way we do it, it's real close, man. As I mentioned yesterday, maybe, one of Vizzuti's or wedge tongue or something, whatever. It's real close. Okay? So, once again, I'll get off. Enjoy the interview. He comes off like a real nice guy. He's a little baby. I hope. Well, I will be around. I don't know about you guys. I'm going to be around when he's Faddis's age. Okay, I'm going to see how this all turns out. I mean, Faddis. James Morrison. Doc, I mean, they passed the test of time. I mean, in this stupid job that we're doing. And who even knows with AI and all that stuff, what the future of the trumpet holds? Are you going to go to Vegas and just have a AI version of Perico and his wife? And Christina Aguilera and, AI doing the NFL game? Who knows? I don't. Nobody does. I'm not sure Elon Musk does. But anyway, we're getting off the subject. But he's not beating up his chops. Now, he's a baby. He's 30, 31 in there. 31, okay? When he's my age, we'll see what his chops look like. All right? I would love to let him play 1SB. I would love to. I wouldn't let him do it and just get back to me and say, oh, yeah, I tried. No, I would want to sit right next to him and love to listen to it. Ooh, that's a little shallow compared to mine. What do you think of that tone? I would love to do that. I bet he'd love it. I know he'd love it. Anybody loves it that gives it the time. Guys, get the freaking mouthpiece. Anyway, so much for keeping it short. But check out the video when you got a few minutes and let me know what you think about his pop. I've heard enough. I'm thinking it's right. All right? Love you all.